Hi guys, this is George back here with another video, and welcome to the second top 10 that is being uploaded in 2021, and this is my top 10 most anticipated coasters opening in 2022. So 2022 is shaping up to be a great year for the theme park industry. Lots of new roller coasters and other rides opening around the world. But what are my top 10 most anticipated roller coasters opening next year? That is what I'm going to be counting down today. So let's get straight into it. So then guys, coming in at number 10 we have Palindrome, that is going to be opening at Cotterland, and this is a Gerstlauer Shuttle Infinity coaster. So you're going to start off on this ride by climbing up a vertical lift hill and then dropping down. I don't know how steep it's going to be. I believe it's near vertical, however it's not quite there. There's going to be a couple of different inversions on here, and also it's going to be, as I said, a shuttle coaster, so you're going to be doing the whole thing forwards and then you're going to be rolling back and doing the whole thing again backwards, where you'll then come to a stop at the bottom of the drop, and then there'll be a turntable which will take you back into the station. So it looks like a decent ride this. It does look a little bit on the short side, however there aren't many shuttle coasters by Gerstlauer, and I believe this is going to be the first one in the USA, so there we go. That's certainly a big thing for this park. This park is very small. I believe it only opened in 2021 and they've only got a few kids rides at the moment. However, this is going to be their fourth roller coaster and it's their first thrilling ride. This is going to be a big coaster for them that will hopefully attract lots of crowds and put this park a bit more on the market for them, since I'd never heard of this park until this coaster was first announced a couple months ago. So there we go. It looks like a good coaster, nothing special. However, it does certainly look like it'll be good fun. Coming in at number 9, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, that's going to be opening at EPCOT. And this is a Vekoma indoor spinning coaster, and it's going to be the longest indoor roller coaster in the world, with over 5,000 feet of track. And also, when this opens, it will be the most expensive roller coaster ever built. This title is currently held by Hagrid's at Islands of Adventure, and that cost $300 million to build. This is going to be even more. I'm not too sure on an exact price tag, however they have said it's going to be the world's most expensive coaster. So of course it is an indoor coaster and it is a spinning coaster. Other than that, I don't really know too much about it. However, the length is certainly something that I'm looking forward to. It's EPCOT's first roller coaster, and I think it's going to be a good ride, mixed with theming and screens as well. So I certainly think that this will be a crowd pleaser and definitely will get a big queue. There's not too many rides at EPCOT, but I definitely think that we could be looking at one of the best rides in the park here. It does certainly look like it's going to be a very good coaster. Coming in at number 8, we have Emperor, which is a B&M dive coaster opening at SeaWorld San Diego. So this, I believe, is the first mini dive to open in the USA, apart from if Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger opens first, which I seriously doubt it will, because we're looking at a summer opening for that, and then this has been announced to open in March. So this is a mini dive coaster. It features 3 inversions and it was supposed to open in 2020. However, due to COVID-19, it was pushed back I believe it was pushed back to 2021, and then we just never heard of it this year, anything about it this year. And then a few months ago, they did announce that it would open in March 2022. So there we go. It looks like a good coaster. I do really enjoy these B&M dive coasters. They are good fun. Other than the vest harnesses. The vest harnesses are a little bit annoying, and this one is going to feature those vest harnesses, unfortunately, which I'm not a big fan of. But other than that, I do think it'll be a good coaster. I think it's going to look really nice off-ride as well with the colour scheme. I think it'll just be one of those photogenic rides that is really nice to watch as well as ride. So there we go. I do think that this will be a crowd pleaser, and I think it'll be a perfect fit to SeaWorld San Diego. So then guys, I'm just editing this video now, but before I show you the next clip, I do just want to say that Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger does have 2 inversions, not 3. I did think it was 3 when I filmed this clip, and I said it had 3. It doesn't. It features 2 inversions. Coming in at number 7, we have Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger, which is another B&M dive coaster that's going to be opening at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. However, this one is going to feature the steepest drop on a B&M dive coaster. It's going to be the first dive coaster to feature a beyond vertical drop. This is going to have a drop of 95 degrees. It's going to feature 3 inversions, and the colour scheme for this looks absolutely brilliant. I love the name, I love the theme, I think it's going to look really, really good off-ride, and of course this is opening as part of the 30th birthday of Six Flags Fiesta Texas. It opened in 1992, and in 2022 they're going to be celebrating their 30th birthday. And what's a better way to celebrate your 30th birthday with a brand new dive coaster, or a brand new coaster in general. This, of course, just like with Emperor, is going to feature the vest harnesses, so that's something I'm not too keen on. However, this one will feature, instead of featuring rows of 6 or 8 like dive coasters normally do, this one's going to have 3 rows of 7, so a little bit different in terms of the seating arrangements here. Normally you have 3 rows of 6, or you have 2 rows of 8, or you could have 2 rows of 8, 3 rows of 8. I have seen that before, but yeah, there you go. So I do think this will be a good ride. I do think this, I'm more looking forward to this over Emperor because of the colour scheme. The colour scheme, I do prefer this one over Emperor. However, I do think that they both rank pretty similarly, and I'm sure they will in terms of the ride experience as well. They're both mini dive coasters, similar heights, same amount of inversions, similar lengths as well, so I do think they will both be fantastic coasters. Coming in at number 6, we have Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. This is a brand new RMC single rail coaster that's going to be opening at Six Flags Magic Mountain. And this is a very special coaster for Six Flags Magic Mountain because it is going to be their 20th roller coaster. Six Flags Magic Mountain has more roller coasters than any other theme park in the world for now, until Energylandia tops them. But this will be their 20th coaster. They've been planning a single rail coaster for a while now, and 2020 is finally the year they're going to get it. And they've been planning their 20th coaster for a while now. It was supposed to be West Coast Racers, however then they removed Green Lantern, but this is going to be their 20th coaster. It's a near clone to Jersey Devil. However, I believe they have added 1 foot onto this one to make it 1 foot taller, which will therefore make it the tallest and fastest the tallest and longest single rail coaster. However, it will feature the same speed as Jersey Devil, which means they are tied for the world's fastest single rail coaster. In terms of this coaster, I think it looks brilliant. 3 inversions, a little bit longer than Jersey Devil, as I said, because instead of going straight out the station up the lift hill, you're going to take a turn to the right up the lift hill, and then the brake run is also going to be, instead of going straight into the brake run after the final airtime hill, you're going to take a left into the brakes, and then take a right hand turn back into the station. So I do think this is going to be a fantastic coaster. Jersey Devil looks brilliant, and I love the colour scheme for this as well, and they're squeezing it into quite a small area as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing this coaster when it opens. I do think it will be a crowd pleaser. Coming in at number 5, we have Tron Light Cycle Power Run. This is a Vekoma booster bike that is going to be opening at Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. There's already one of these over at Shanghai Disneyland, and it looks absolutely incredible. So it's the same ride that's going to be coming to Magic Kingdom. So if you want to get a pretty good idea for what this is going to be like, then I definitely recommend going and checking out some videos of the one at Shanghai Disney. It looks absolutely incredible. So of course it's got the launch that launches you semi-outside, like you're outside but underneath the cover, but there's not really any walls. And then you go into an indoor section, and this is based on the Tron Legacy movie. It looks like a long ride, lots of lighting effects, lots of theming, and it's going to be it looks like it's going to be a pretty intense coaster as well. Like, despite the fact it's a family coaster, it looks like it's got a pretty intense launch. I have ridden one of these Vekoma booster bikes, and it is a really good coaster. However, I've not ridden Tron at Shanghai Disney, but hopefully I will get out to Magic Kingdom and experience this, because it does look absolutely fantastic. The only thing I'm not looking forward to with this is the queue. It's Magic Kingdom. It's the busiest theme park in the world. This is the park that gets the most crowds out of any theme park in the world. It's going to be very, very busy, especially when it's especially next year when it first opens. This was supposed to open this year. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was supposed to open in 2020, but it didn't, and then it was supposed to open this year and it didn't, so now it's going back to 2022. So hopefully it will open in 2022 and not any later, but with Disney, we never know. But it looks like a fantastic coaster, and I can't wait to ride it one day. Coming in at number 4, we have Pantheon. This is an Intamin multi-launch coaster that is going to be opening at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. This is going to feature 4 launches. There's going to be one launch that's just after you come out the station, and then there's also going to be a fly-through launch as well that you're going to use 3 times. The first time going forwards and getting nearly to the top of the top hat. You're then going to roll back through the launch backwards and go up a vertical spike, roll down the vertical spike through the launch for the 3rd time, which will make it up to the top of that top hat and down that 95-degree drop. There's going to be a few different inversions on this, including what looks like an absolutely insane 0G roll or stall. I can't remember if it's a stall or a 0G roll, but it looks like you're going to get some incredible hang time on that. It's only got lap bars as well, so that's going to make the ride even better. And this is going to be the fastest multi-launch coaster out there in the world, topping Tron by not even 1 mile per hour. I believe it's about 0.3 miles per hour or something, so there we go. But it does look fantastic. It's got a brilliant theme as well. The colour scheme's amazing. I think it'll look absolutely fantastic off-ride. And yeah, this is planned to open in March 2022. So, very, very exciting from Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Looks like a fantastic coaster. Coming in at number 3, we have Airy Force 1, which is a brand new RMC hybrid that's going to be opening at Fun Spot Atlanta in Georgia. This looks like it's going to be an absolutely incredible coaster. We've never seen a coaster of this scale opening at a Fun Spot park, and it looks like it's going to be incredible. So you've got 4 different inversions on this coaster. Including a couple of unique ones as well. There's a couple of world's first. I believe it's the world's first Raven Truss roll or something like that. And then there's also a 0G stall or roll that's going to go over the arcade building as well. So that certainly looks like it's going to be good. And then there's multiple different airtime moments on this as well, including a quad down towards the end of the ride that looks absolutely incredible. Looks like you're going to get some amazing airtime. The colour scheme is amazing as well. You've got the red, white and blue for the American flag, of course. Looks absolutely fantastic. And it looks like it's going to be a decent coaster in terms of length as well. It looks like it's got a good length to it as well. It's going to last for a good amount of time. It looks absolutely fantastic. Hopefully I will get out there at some point soon to experience it. It does look absolutely incredible. Coming in at number 2, we have Iron Gwazi. This is another RMC hybrid that's going to be opening at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Now, when this opens, is going to be tying with Zadra for the world's tallest hybrid coaster, both having a max height of 206 feet. It's also going to be the fastest hybrid coaster as well, reaching a max speed of 76 miles per hour. And it's also going to be the steepest hybrid coaster, the first hybrid coaster by RMC to feature a beyond vertical drop at 91 degrees. It's also got 2 inversions, multiple different airtime moments, and it's a long coaster as well. The colour scheme looks absolutely amazing. We've been waiting for this one for a while. It was supposed to open in 2020. It was then pushed back to 2021, where we then heard nothing about it. And then it was announced a few months ago that it would open in March 2022. So we've had a few different announcements from Busch Gardens about when this is going to open. But hopefully March will finally be the time where this brand new coaster finally opens at Busch Gardens, Tampa. It looks incredible. The colour scheme's amazing, and everyone is just going to be happy to finally have their precious RMC open in Florida. So there we go. It certainly looks like it could be one of the best RMCs out there. So hopefully I'll go out there and ride it. So then guys, coming in at number 1, my most anticipated coaster opening in 2022. I know a lot of you guys are going to think I'm nuts for putting this over Iron Gwazi and Airy Force 1. But this certainly looks like it's going to be an absolutely incredible coaster. And it is Phoenix that's going to be opening at Farup Summerland, and it is a Vekoma Wildcat. This is the first Wildcat by Vekoma, and this is pretty much an upscaled Let coaster at Legendia. If you've seen the vlog from Legendia and some of my other videos, you'll know that I absolutely love Let Coaster. I think it's one of the best coasters out there in the world. And this is pretty much an upscaled version of that. So it's going to feature 3 inversions, and it will feature 14 airtime points, which means you're looking at one of the coasters with the most airtime in the world. There's not many roller coasters that out there that's going to have as much airtime as this. It looks absolutely incredible. A good long coaster as well. It looks like it does show it as only having lap bars in the video. However, I believe it has been confirmed to feature vest harnesses, but the Vekoma vest harnesses are certainly nowhere near as bad as the B&M ones, so I'm not too fussed about that. They're not too bad on a Let coaster, so I don't think they will be on this, to be honest. It looks incredible. The drop looks absolutely insane, and hopefully we'll get some nice theming around it as well. This is definitely one of my biggest bucket list coasters out there. It looks absolutely phenomenal, and hopefully next year I'll get there to ride it, hopefully on opening day, because this is one of those rides where I'd really love to go out there and experience it on opening day. But I don't know if that's going to happen. We don't even have an opening day yet, but hopefully next year I'll go and ride it, because Denmark has got very high on my priority list now, so hopefully we'll go and get on it next year. So then guys, before I end this video, I just want to give a quick honourable mention, because according to RCDB, this is supposed to open in 2021, however, everyone else is still saying it's going to open in 2021, and I don't really know when it's supposed to open, to be honest. Some people have said 2022, most people are saying 2021, RCDB is saying 2021, so unless there's some kind of, unless we're looking at an Australia situation here in terms of the seasons over in China, which I don't believe there is, because of course when we have our winters here in the UK, Australia are having their summers, so I don't believe there's anything like that in China. However, if there is, please do let me know, because on RCDB it still says it's opening in 2021 despite the fact they only started testing about a month ago. So there we go. And this is Hurricane at, what's the park called? I can't even remember the park. It's called Hurricane. It's a Mack launch coaster, and oh my god, this would be at the top spot if I knew when it was definitely going to be opening. It looks absolutely amazing. This is the tallest and fastest coaster manufactured by Mack so far. This is of course before Exodus, because Exodus could very well top that coaster, but this looks incredible. You're looking at a max speed of 80 miles per hour, a max height of 205 feet, 5 inversions, one of them which will be the fastest inversion of any roller coaster in the world, stealing Max Force's title. They've got a 0G roll on there that you go through that 60 miles per hour. This one you're going to be going through even faster. You're going to get down to the bottom of that top hat and go straight through a 0G roll. It's going to be absolutely incredible, and it only has lap bars as well, which of course is going to make it even more incredible. It looks insane. I don't really know too much about this ride, unfortunately, but it certainly has taken my interest in the last couple months, and it does look incredible. So hopefully whenever I do make it to Asia, this will certainly be one of the first parks I'll visit whenever I go to Asia, because this is one of my biggest bucket list coasters out there in the world. It looks incredible. So then guys, that's now the end of this video here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at George Kelly, follow me on Twitter at George Kelly, and check out my other YouTube channel at Wealthy Eagle. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Stay safe everyone, and I'll see you all later. Bye!